Hey everybody. Alright, I think I'm officially live, maybe. We will see. Oh man. Alright, I think I got it on here. Okay, I am sorry it is so late. It has been a day. Let me tell you. It's the first day that Ian's been back to work full time during the day, and since we've had Isla, and it has been crazy. So I am now here. Hey Kimmy. But I'm exhausted, but I am excited because I wanted to show you guys this last technique. I was hoping to do at least one more video, but it's just not going to happen tonight, so I apologize for that. But hopefully you guys are able to do some stamping. Hey Jen. And hopefully you're able to go do some crafting on this National Stamping Day. If not, hopefully you get to at least this weekend. So hopefully I've given you some pointers and some fun things to maybe try out next time you are playing with your stash. So tonight I'm actually going to show you a fun way that you can stretch your stamps. What do I mean by that? So the stamps that you get, right, we usually use them as is, okay? So I've got a couple different stamp sets here that I'm going to play with. These are two brand new stamp sets. This is called Snug Backgrounds. And this one is our brand new Operation Smile stamp set that you'll see on the very back of your holiday idea book. And our Operation Smile stamp sets, what's cool about those is if you buy this for $18.95 retail, $7 of that $18.95 is donated to Operation Smile to help a child in need to fix a cleft palate. So really kind of neat. Oh, I'm just reading your comment. I know, I totally understand. Hey Jeannie. So $7 is donated to Operation Smile for every stamps that you purchase. So this particular one is probably one of my favorites we've come out with. It's really fun, it's versatile. I really like it. So I want to show off a couple things. So instead of using your stamp sets as is, I'm going to show you a couple different ways to mix it up and maybe use your stamp sets a little bit out of the box in a couple different ways so that you are utilizing them or stretching them to a different capacity. So the first one we're going to look at is the Snug Backgrounds. And I took this dots pattern, and instead of just making a bunch of background or like a strip or a border or whatever with that, what I did is I took a die cut of a circle that I had. Okay, so I have that ready to go, and I started stamping a few of these to kind of show you. I'm making my own background paper for a card. So what I did is I took my circle die cut, and this is called the negative of the die cut. The positive would be the part that you actually punch out. Okay, so I'm going to take the negative and I'm going to just place it in random spots on my card, and then I'm going to take that background stamp and I'm actually going to create a new stamp image with the circle. So to kind of give you an idea of how this works, I'm going to just place one here in the middle to kind of finish off my image. I'm going to ink this up in sapphire blue ink, and then I'm just going to carefully line it up. I'm going to give it a little bit of a rock back and forth to get over those edges of the circle. And then when I lift it off, you'll see I now have an image there. And I could turn this any old way and make as many circles or as little circles as I want. There's really no rhyme or reason. You can do it however you'd like. The only thing I would suggest is when you're using a background stamp and a die like this, some sort of die cut image, whether it's a circle, a heart, something, make sure that your background stamp is bigger than whatever you're stamping over. Okay? If I were to use a little bit bigger circle, it's going to be really hard to get it edge to edge. So that's just one of my little tips. So that is how my background paper looks. Hopefully you can kind of see that pattern. And then I can decorate this. I can stamp a sentiment. I could maybe do a thin cut sentiment, whatever. But that's just one way to use our background stamps with some of your negatives to create a whole new look. So that's the first one. The second technique, and I'm just going to move this over so you can see it a little better. This is called kissing. And I don't do this one as often as I should because I kind of forget about it when I'm in a hurry making something. But I'm going to use the Operation Smile stamp set. I'm going to use this cute heart. This works really well if you have an image that has something completely filled in, like a star, a heart, a banner, a hexagon, something that is completely filled in the middle. And then you're going to use another background or some sort of pattern stamp to kiss it to. So I'm going to use this plus sign, addition sign, chevron background. I'm going to go ahead and season up my heart. And I'm using Gold Rush Orange tonight. Then I'm going to go ahead, and I've already kind of used this. I'm going to ink up the chevron background first. Okay, so you're inking up your pattern first. You're going to turn it upside down. You're going to take your heart and you're going to kiss it to your pattern. Kind of rock it a little bit. And then you're going to stamp. And then look what happens. I end up making a whole new patterned image just with a background and a solid shape. So I just rock it a little bit back and forth. And you can fussy cut these, you can make your own background paper, whatever you'd like. Kind of gives it a really fun, different sort of look. So those are the two techniques. You have kissing and you have a masking type, create your own background, create your own shape type of stamping. So those are a couple new ways that you can stretch out your stamps, maybe use them in different ways on your projects, maybe give yourself a little extra creativity time to play with it. Hey Steph, hey Beth. And then this way you guys can kind of create your own images, create your own backgrounds, create your own die cuts, whatever you might need for your projects. So I hope you guys had fun. If you have any questions on these, or if you're wondering about where you can get some of the products, just let me know. Otherwise, have a great weekend, and I will see you guys on Tuesday for our next Teach Me Tuesday video, where we're going to go over a whole year's worth of layouts. All right, guys, have a good night. Bye.